The reason why I'm making this video today is basically there's something that I wish I could tell myself a few years back. If I told myself this, it would have meant that I wouldn't be so worked up or stressed, you know, about everything that was happening to me at the time. I just feel like some people need to hear this because I needed to hear this. And the moral of the video is basically going to be about how you don't you're just figuring life out. Like, you kind of have been told the way life is meant to be, and you've seen people successful, you've seen people doing things that you want to do, and it's almost like you expect it to just be like, oh, I do A, B, and C, and then I get the result. But the truth is, from me actually starting to live life, the thing that I've started to learn is that, hold up a minute, I'm gonna have to figure this out. Because yes, there are people in positions that you want to be in, but they have designed their life in a certain way where it's suited to them and they're satisfied and happy with the environment they're in, the people they're around, and the lifestyle that they're living. With you, obviously, I'm going to talk about this in a later video, how you do want to model your life based on somebody who's ready, doing what you kind of want to do, and you follow their footsteps and recreate the wheel. That's not what I'm talking about today. The point that I'm trying to make is that you're going to realize that there's some things that you want and you like that is unique to you, and you're also going to make certain mistakes that other people didn't make. It's going to make your course unique, and that is completely okay. Like this, the crazy thing is that nobody's able to tell us from above. I mean, unless God, you hear voices from God. Nobody's able to tell us from above, look, that was meant to happen, or yeah, you're doing the right thing. So you kind of need to have it at the back of your mind that it's almost, I don't want to say pre-written, but it almost is part of the journey. That is part of your journey, and the thing that is so difficult right now is meant to be that difficult. I don't know if I'm making any sense right now, but what I'm trying to say is, I'm trying to think back to when I was 19. Wherever you are, wherever's going on right now, it's okay. In fact, it's meant to be that way. And things aren't working out constantly with everything around you, but that's good, because things are gonna fall into place. And I know obviously a lot of people tell you, oh yeah, you should grab life by the horn, start taking action now. And you definitely should take action now, but have it at the back of your mind that that is part of the journey, and the failures that happen, it's also part of the journey. It's meant to be that way. If I keep trying my best, if I keep doing what I can, it will work out. And there's going to be pieces of information that you don't know yet that you're going to acquire that is going to change everything for you. I'm just imagining that I'm talking to my younger self right now, because this is type of stuff that, like, I guess I needed to hear, and it would allow me to be a lot more present in the moment. Yeah, so the point that I'm trying to make of today's video is trust the process. Because you're trying to open a door that you don't have the key for, and it's a steel proof, bulletproof, you can't open it without the key, right? But you don't know that lock, and you're trying to shape the key to the lock, but you can't see inside the lock. But then there's going to be people, information, whatever it is, that will tell you, look, this key, you need to shape it this way, you need to try it this, like that. Eventually the door will open, but don't get so worked up because you ain't got the information, you ain't got the skill and stuff like that. And also, another thing I'd also say is the tough times are gonna come, and those are absolutely meant to be there. They're absolutely meant to be there. Those embarrassing moments, those fuck ups, I don't really swear on my channel, but just the fuck ups, the mistakes, the L's, all of those things are meant to be there, because that is exactly precisely what is going to help you become the things that you want to become. And I'm not even just talking about money, like I'm talking about whether it's relationships and, lifestyle, fitness, health, everything. Like those downturns are absolutely meant to be there. Yeah, I would kind of wish I told myself, that, because I was so worked up on, I'm not here. Why is it that I'm not able to achieve this? Why is this not working out? I thought I was this person. Clearly I'm not. I wasn't even identifying these voices that I had in my head. I'm looking back and I'm like, I can see all those voices in my head now. But the reason that ain't the case is because you don't have the information. Someone has to give it to you. Because whether you get it online, whether they see you in person struggling, whether you figure it out yourself, there's something that is missing that you will get, right? And if you keep on in the path of being true to yourself, the answers will come. Because I'm looking back, for me, the biggest changes that were made in my life, and it was almost information that came out of nowhere. I received it because of somebody else, right? My situation catalyzed that. It really helped put it into motion. But with that information, my terrible situation plus the information is what brought about the reformation. I was trying to rhyme the whole thing, but you know what I'm trying to say. Those two combined is what will bring about the change and is what will make it happen. But you can't, if you don't have the information, you can't kill yourself because of it. You can't keep working, you're beating yourself down because of it, right? You're doing what you can. You're trying, right? And on this channel, I always talk about self-feedback, giving yourself feedback in almost every area of your life, if you possibly can, trying to find time. I still struggle to do with this today, but if you go back to my previous videos, I talk about how, give yourself feedback, and I explain how to do it. So again, yeah, I just thought I'll pass that message across. It went longer than I expected, but yeah, I'm not saying you should relax, but I'm saying trust it, innit? Trust that you're exactly where you're meant to be. Information will come. It is literally information. Information will come. And yeah, keep trying, but just life, man. It's life. I know you hear people's success stories and you're only really hearing most of, this actual success. But it's because people tend to keep their L's quiet. I know someone like Jesus, he probably had like a lot of setbacks, but his story, we barely hear of the setbacks. I mean, we hear of a few setbacks and the major setback before he actually went. But, again, that's not life, Just hearing the story and then hearing the wins isn't life, right? So, again, trust it, keep improving, self-improving, put the energy into yourself, identify where it is that you lack and why that is, try and prove it, and you're good, you're golden. So yeah, thank you very much for tuning in. Different style of video. Tell me if you guys like this sort of video. I'm gonna try make a vloggy style. I know a lot of the time I'm sitting down just talking directly to the camera in the place that I stay at, but yeah, I'm gonna try vlogging style now. Let me know if you guys like it, and thank you very much for tuning in today, and until the next time.